Ye Wubin's 100 Lessons to Mastering Time Management. Lesson 77. Do one thing to affect a group of people. Hello everyone, my name is Ye Wubin from Neng. I am so happy to be with you now at 6 a.m. on the Ximalaya App. For those of you who have been following my lessons, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome aboard. I'm so happy to have you with us. Time is man's scarcest resource. Once it's used, it can never be regained. So if you're not using your time effectively, or the time you are spending is only getting you further away from your dreams in life, then stay with me. Listen a while, and I'm confident I can help open your eyes to a new path that will get you closer to your dreams. I want to remind you that there are 100 classes in this album, and every class lasts about 6 minutes. It is updated at 6 a.m. New York City time each morning. Today, I invite you to participate in a 90-day game I call Do One Thing to Impact a Group of People. First, let me tell you about the game, and then I'll tell you how it works and what you need to do. Did you know that there are 2 stages to the Neng classroom course? There is the 2-day stage and the 90-day stage. When you first join the class, we meet together for 2 days in a classroom environment. Then, afterwards, you learn outside of the classroom for 90 days, practicing and implementing the skills until they become new habits. During the 90-day phase, you should create a challenging and meaningful goal for yourself. If you've been listening to these audio recordings, then you will understand that many of the concepts I teach will be the same in the classroom course. In the class, I go into more detail and explain specifically how you can apply this to your own life. During the 2-day course, I talk about planning, energy management, prioritizing tasks into delay or execution, periods of reflection and inspection, the high altitude life, traveling, reading, and so on and so on and so on. Listening to the content is important, but what is even more important, and what differentiates one who successfully converts these skills into action and results, is actually doing it. It is better to begin doing one thing than to talk about 1,000 things. We always want too much but do too little. Today is a great opportunity to begin. Right now, this very second. In the course, you will set a goal, and then you will repeat that goal to yourself, to your friends, and to your weak network, and to your teachers. Doing this creates accountability and increases the likelihood that you'll complete your goal. Do you remember in the last few lessons the concept of the weak network? The more people you interact with and provide information and value to, the more efficient you will be in expanding your network and gaining value from them. Did you know that the 365th power of 1.01 is 37.8? Let me say that again. 1.01 to the 365th power is 37.8. If you improve and progress just a little every day, the consistent application of effort will actually bring you exponential returns. So 1.01 to the 365th power is 37.8. But if we increase our effort just 1/100th of a point, a very small amount, from 1.01 to 1.02, watch what happens to the result. 1.02 to the 365th power is 1,377.4. 1.01 to the 365th power is 37.8, and 1.02 to the 365th power is 1,377.4. 1,377.4 is 36 times as big as 37.8, and yet we increased our effort only 1/100th every single day. So the key is not in greater effort, but in more consistent effort over a longer period of time. Put another way, one person can go fast, but a group of people can go far. So how do you increase efforts 1/100th of a point? One way is to simply work with another person as a team, encouraging each other to continue forward. This is why it's so important to find a group of people who are doing the same thing as you. Don't wait for the group to come to you. Form it yourself. Create it and lead it yourself. As you consistently practice each day with the support of your team, your results may take some time to develop, but eventually progress will build like a snowball, powered by the mutual interaction of you and your team. This is why I invite you to find a group and do one thing to contribute to it. When doing something alone, your motivation is the only thing driving it forward. It's too precarious and unstable, and your motivation can vanish in an instant. But if you do something with a group of people, your motivation can wane one day, but will be replaced by the collective energy and drive of the team. You can motivate, encourage, and support each other. The power of many overwhelms the power of just one. This is the value and the power of the game I invite you to. So now let me tell you exactly how to play the game. Do you remember how I shared my plan of traveling throughout the world with a circle of friends? I did the same thing with my goal to run a marathon. I told a group of people what I was going to do, and I stayed with that group from start to finish. Many of my Ye students engage teams that help them fulfill their goals. For example, one person had a goal to get up early in the morning and convert that into a habit. So they organized a group of people dedicated to getting up early in the morning. If someone wants to lose weight, we will together establish a group focused on losing weight. If someone wants to consistently write in a morning diary, they will look for a group to do this as well. If you read my book, Make Good Use of Time, you will see that I use a set of games to illustrate and help apply the concepts I teach. The book is effective because it focuses more on implementation and the development of skills to action rather than just reading or listening. So let me explain how this works. 90 days is a very short period of time, and it'll be over in an instant. The average person has about 30,000 days in life. Think about how many 90-day periods you have before you would retire. If you're as old as me, maybe you've had 100 90-day periods in your life before retirement. 100 90-day periods. So if you have 100 of these cycles, and it takes one 90-day period to realize a goal such as this, then it's not hard to agree that we can accomplish most of our dreams during our lifetime. It's wonderful, isn't it? At this moment, slow down. Relax. As if you were meditating. Slow down and think about what goal you want to accomplish in the next 90 days. Don't make a list, just think of one goal. When you are ready, please write the goal down. Now the rules of the game state that you must share this goal that you have just written down with a group of friends. This is the part that separates those who succeed and those who don't. This one step, this one action right now. Maybe you don't have the courage to share this goal with others. Maybe you are afraid that you won't accomplish the goal after committing to it. Throw those concerns away. Act. Believe in yourself. I encourage you to try. You should announce your goal, but where? I strongly recommend that you share it with your friends. Let this group be the network that you use to encourage yourself and others. Over the past 3 years, every student in my Ye class has done this, and those students who do this have told me that they've accomplished their goals far sooner than the 90-day period, as long as they started. As long as they began, wrote the goal down, and shared it with others. The reason is because the group provides feedback, support, and motivation, and the snowball effect kicked in. Instead of 1.01 alone, they were 1.02 together, and achieved the result 36 times faster. So today, right now, write down your goal, and share it with your friends. This is the celebration of the commencement of your goal achievement. You announce what you will do and ensure that everyone knows about it. By sharing it with your friends, they will share it with others, and you will find people who have the same goal as you. They'll find you, and you can work with them and work together. The key is not just to have a circle of friends, but to find people with similar goals who will be motivated to encourage you and support you as you motivate and support them. You both have an interest in helping the other succeed, because it will help you in the process. The circle of friends is actually the wrong name. It's actually a group of people with a common goal. Each person in the group should have a 90-day goal. Together, your team will provide mutual feedback, encouragement, and support, and this will multiply your efforts to the 365th power of 1.02 to 1,377. Do you understand the plan? Please, try it. Please, share your dream or your goal, and then find 8 people with similar goals and form a group. Just like I mentioned in my book, Make Good Use of Time, the only thing you should do is find 8 weak connections to practice the 90-day Neng game together. If you certainly can't find the 8 people, I suggest you share it repeatedly and continually with your networks until you will eventually find them. And if you really can't choose a goal that you want to accomplish in the next 90 days, then I'll give you one myself. Get up early and listen to my classes on the Ximalaya app every day. Listen to your favorite part of some of the classes from the beginning to the end, but you need to do one more thing, and this is very important: to listen carefully. Don't just listen to the audio recordings each morning. Share what you learned with others. Share what you think about the material and how valuable it is for you. Use your WeChat or Facebook or whatever social network you have and share it there. Write a little bit about it. Or call your friends, have coffee with them or tea, and talk about what you learned and how you made it useful in your life. Do it for 90 days. Observe what happens to your relationship with others as you serve them, as you give to them, as you share the knowledge you've learned. I think you will find that many miracles will happen in your life when you have this giving mentality. Remember, it is better to begin doing one thing than to talk about 1,000 things. What is it that you're going to do today? I sincerely invite you to do the one thing to affect a group of people. Give it a try. Give it a try today, right now. These audio lessons are translated by Neng's partner Cece and then recorded by her husband Justin. I wish you great success today. See you tomorrow.